don't want the lights on, but I don't want the same. I wanna see the lights on. When you look so good, look so fine, baby, you just blow my mind. Baby, you're the last thing that's playing on my mind. When I go to sleep tonight, baby, you'll be there in my head. You can keep me up all night. You light my fire, baby. I feel it burning higher when I'm in your eyes. You light my fire, baby. You make me feel like I'm levitating. Feel like I'm flying, baby. When I'm with you. Baby, I've been asking, begging you for more. 'Cause you just take my breath away. When you look so good, look so fine, baby, you just blow my mind. You've been my obsession. You're always on my mind. When I go to sleep tonight, baby, you'll be there in my head. You can keep me up all night. You light my fire, baby. I feel it burning higher when I'm in your eyes. You light my fire, baby. You make me feel like I'm levitating. Feel like I'm flying, baby. When I'm with you. Feel like I'm levitating.
So just about set now. And starting in this one, Troy Taylor.
He's a guy that's going to come right after hitters. I mean, he's not trying to fool them. He's going to pitch the contacts, not worry about it. He trusts his defense behind him, and he's not going to mess around with a whole bunch of different offerings. Only 3 pitches in the repertoire, so he knows he'll have to work in all 3 effectively and probably pitch backwards sometimes just to make sure this lineup isn't picking up on too many patterns.
And another ball.
That's outside.
That one
Ball
misses.
4, take the base.
So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. And there's a ball.
That's inside.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
2-1.
Save.
He's in
Galen
there. He's
Cruz
safe.
gets his first steal of the game. The 3-1. There's a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And here it comes.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touched it.
3-2. Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So now the DH spot, Jeimer Candelario. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
0-1.
Rodriguez racing after it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Cut off, now a throw home. In there safely.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Spencer Steer at the plate now as he chases after that one. That one not close. And the count even 1-1. 2 out, space is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that one upstairs.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
And that skips in the dirt. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Back in Seattle and on the hill, Brady Singer. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Late with the swing there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Check swing, called strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Couldn't catch up to the heater. Luke Raley will hit next. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, and he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it. So a man at first, Julio Rodriguez getting ready to hit. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. And a rope into center field, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss.
No
throw. He's in there safely. Fly ball down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Now here's a flare off the bat. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Now here is Cal Raleigh. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Fouled off. He was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
1 ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. Two on, 2 outs. Ripped down the line, base hit. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score. It's 2-1. It's a 2-run double, and they have the lead.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Randy Arozarena stands in now and watches strike 1. Next pitch is outside. And that one fouled off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Off the mark there. And the count is 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
I got 3 and 2.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Throws down to second, but he scrambles back to the bag. Two outs. On the ground. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive. Safe at the plate, and the missed play costs them a run. And they lead by 2. Now it's the second baseman, Ryan Bliss. And a base hit right there. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Waste no time there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
First and second, 2 down. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Back at T-Mobile Park, second inning set to go, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Gavin Lux.
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 83, Edward.
Swinging a foul out of play. Lux throws right, bats left. 27 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. That one is upstairs. And that misses. And a count 2-1.
1 strike.
Inside, just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count. Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Rodriguez makes his way towards it. And he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. In now for the Reds, Santiago Espinal.
Number 4, Santiago Espinal.
First pitch, and he just misses. Right through there for a strike. Robles makes the grab, 2 down. Here's Jose Trevino.
The catcher, number 35, Jose Trevino.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. And the batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. That one way inside.
One ball, one strike.
The 1-1. In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball. And that one popped in the air, left field. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The right fielder, number 10, Victor.
Back to the top of the Seattle order, and now it's Victor Robles up to hit. Crawford goes. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Throw to second. Tag out at second. 1 out, base is empty. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Benson under it. Snags it for the second out. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. He's 0 for 1. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Benson on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Will Benson.
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 52, Colin.
And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Comes up empty.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses with that one.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. So the batting order turns over. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Just
that's a ball.
missed.
1-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
The right fielder,
2 outs, base is empty. Next for Cincinnati, TJ Friedl. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that misses. Ball 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. A Rosarena on his horse. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Singer back to work. Line drive. Makes a sliding stop. Gathers and throws. And safe. He busted it down the line for that infield single. Here's Donovan Solano. He's 0 for 1. And that one missing low.
Two balls.
In the dirt. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And he gets him. Nicely done.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. One away with a runner at 3rd here in the last half of the 3rd. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Next
0-1.
offering is downstairs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. Now it's Randy Arozarena.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike
0-1.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Back in Seattle, now it's the DH. Jamer Candelario.
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 46, Trent Thornton.
And a pitch.
Well, these Reds just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone.
0-2.
You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And here is Spencer Steer. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field.
That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask. Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. The high heat, too much on that one. Back at T-Mobile Park, here's the second baseman, Ryan Bliss. Swing and a pop-up, foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
Well, these Mariners doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
And that's
1
in the
ball,
dirt.
2
So
strikes.
they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Hard hit, right side. He'll do it himself. 1 up, 1 down. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next one misses, and the count 1-2. Outside.
2-2 count.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The other way, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
All over that one right there. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt.
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Taylor Rogers.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Polanco, the runner at second with 1 away. And
3.
down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
Number 10.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Victor Robles. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Now fly ball to right center. Friedel makes the grab on the run. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the third baseman, Santiago Espinal.
Number 50, Bryce Miller.
Up the middle. What a stop. The throw, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. So digging in, Jose Trevino.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Puts a bunt down. To Crawford for 1.
He's out.
To first, double play. And it goes 1-6-3. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Will Benson. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Ooh, Baez. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Safe at first as they can't make the play. First and second, 2 outs. Now the number 2 hitter, TJ Friedel. Base hit. Coming home. Now he stops and he's able to get back into third.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Candelario swings through it for strike 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That ends the frame. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Luke Raley. And
Counts
ball
1-0.
Raley in his 3rd season, 30 years old now, and he was drafted in the 7th round. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And brings it in at the wall. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. He's 2 for 2. On the ground right side, and foul ball. Ball 1 there. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And now for Seattle, Donovan Solano. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. They say you win.
0-2 is the count.
On the ground, right side. Inning over.
He's out.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the first baseman, Spencer Steer.
Well, these Reds finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Next offering is down low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, makes the grab. 1 down. In now for the Reds, Gavin Lux.
Second baseman, Gavin Lux.
Makes the grab for the second out. Next for Cincinnati, Jake Fraley.
Jake Fraley.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And a foul ball. Got him swinging. Back in Seattle, bottom of the 6th inning. And now the big-time power threat, Cal Raleigh. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add on. It's 5-1. And now, Randy Arozarena. That one catches the zone. Strike 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That one missed. And delivers outside. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way. And it kind of...
Scott Barlow takes over on the mound. Now a chance for Ryan Bliss. Ground ball, could be 2. Throw to first, and it pulls him off the bag. First and second, no outs. Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. On the ground right side, 4, 6, out, 3, and they turn the double play.
I think 4, 6, 3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's
hammered, base hit. Arozarena in to score, and the lead is up to 5. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Back at T-Mobile Park, top of inning number 7, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Santiago Espinal. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Crawford throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the Reds catcher, Jose Trevino. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No play, that's an infield single.
Now batting, the 7th fielder, Will
One gone, runner at first. Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
0-1's the count. Ball, that's off the plate.
That's a strike, and the count is 1-2. Trevino at first, one gone. Crawford, one at second. Out, throw to first, but he beat it. So up next, Ellie De La Cruz. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Runner takes off. Go to second. Out there. And the inning. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Victor Robles. Barlow back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Ground ball to the right side. Handles, throws to first, and one away in the bottom of the seventh. And up next for Seattle, Luke Raley. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one.
Ball one, no strikes.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. The 1-1 is fouled off. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. That one misses, ball one. And another ball.
That's ball three. 3 balls, no strikes.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And that's ball four.
That's
Tried
ball
another slurve, but couldn't find his zone. Donovan Solano up next for the Mariners. 0 for 3 in this one. Alexis Diaz on to pitch here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task.
Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, and he's safe. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Benson settles under this one. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's going to be Ellie De La Cruz. Squeezes it, and there's one down. In now for the Reds, TJ Friedl, 1 for 3. And that one fouled off. The Mariners leading by 5, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that one hit 97 on the gun. And that chance handled. Sends it to first. Fine play in the hole for the out. Next is the designated hitter, Jeimer Candelario. And that one moves his feet. Foul ball there. And that one hammered. That's back there. It's a bomb. And they close the gap. It's 6-2. So 2 down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Spencer Steer. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Back in Seattle, onto the bottom of the 8th. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. And a big swing and a miss, Diaz. In his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. This one in the air. Espinal should have this one. And there's one away. And now for Seattle, Randy Arozarena.
Randy Arozarena.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Friedel puts it away. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Ryan Bliss, the next to hit. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Next offering misses down and away. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely. And next is the designated hitter, Jorge Polanco. First offering, runner goes. There's a ball. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home, the throw in.
A couple of singles back to back. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Sam Moll.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Polanco off of first with 2 away. High fly ball out towards left center. He makes the grab, and that's the inning. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Gavin Lux. Just off the outside edge, and that is ball 1. Crawford. Now 1 gone in the 9th. So digging in, Jake Fraley. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. Not close with that one, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Splitter in the dirt. Up with it. Fires to first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Number 4.
So it's their last chance in this one. Santiago Espinal, the next to hit for the Reds.
Number 48. Gregory Santos.
Way out front for strike 2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Robles. And that'll do it. 7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.